In the first 13 verses of Daniel chapter 2, we witness a desperate and chaotic scene. Nebuchadnezzar, the mighty king of Babylon, is plagued by a dream that leaves him deeply troubled. His demand for an interpretation, without revealing the dream itself, exposes the inability of Babylon's wisest men. They admit their failure to meet the king's demands, declaring that no one on earth can do what the king asks. In his fury, Nebuchadnezzar orders the execution of all the wise men in Babylon, including Daniel and his companions. This decree, born out of frustration and rage, sets the stage for a divine intervention. Now, we turn our attention to verses 14 through 23. In the face of imminent death, Daniel responds with wisdom and courage. Unlike the other wise men who are paralyzed by fear, Daniel approaches the situation with a calm assurance that comes from his unwavering faith in God. He speaks with Arioch, the king's captain, with discernment and tact, asking why the decree is so urgent. Upon learning the details, Daniel does something remarkable. He asks for time. He requests an audience with the king, promising to reveal the dream and its interpretation. Here, we see a profound lesson in faith and reliance on God. Daniel doesn't panic. He doesn't rely on his own wisdom. Instead, he seeks the mercies of God. Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, 4 young men exiled in a foreign land, turn to the God of heaven in prayer. They plead for mercy concerning this mystery, that they might not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. This act of faith and dependence on God is a testament to their understanding that true wisdom and revelation come from Him alone. As they pray, God responds. In a vision of the night, the mystery is revealed to Daniel. The God who changes the times and the seasons, who removes kings and raises up kings, who gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding, Daniel chapter 2 verse 21, answers their plea. The sovereignty of God is on full display here. He reveals deep and secret things. He knows what is in the darkness, and light dwells with him. Daniel's response to this divine revelation is one of profound praise. He blesses the God of heaven, acknowledging his eternal wisdom and might. Daniel recognizes that it is God who grants wisdom and understanding. He credits God for revealing the deep and hidden things, for giving him the wisdom to understand the king's dream. Daniel's prayer of thanksgiving is a powerful reminder of God's sovereignty and faithfulness. In James chapter 1 verse 5, we are reminded, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him." Daniel's example is a living testimony of this promise. In a moment of crisis, he seeks God's wisdom and receives it abundantly. This passage also echoes the truth found in Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. "Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things, which you do not know." As we reflect on Daniel's experience, we are challenged to consider our own response in times of crisis. Do we, like Daniel, turn to God with unwavering faith, trusting Him to reveal His wisdom and guidance? Do we recognize that true understanding and revelation come from Him alone? Daniel's story is not just an ancient narrative. It is a powerful lesson for us today. In every trial, in every moment of uncertainty, we are called to seek the God of heaven, who reveals deep and secret things. The stage is now set for what follows. Daniel, armed with the revelation from God, is ready to stand before the king. The unfolding events will not only save lives, but also demonstrate the supremacy of God over all earthly powers. As we continue, we will witness how God's sovereignty and wisdom are displayed in a manner that leaves no room for doubt. The God of Daniel is the same God we serve today, faithful, powerful, and sovereign over all.